do you have any statistics on your site? And the reason why I ask is because we haven't talked about mobile or these little stuff. Because as soon as you brought up WUNC, my thought was, well, let's just get a basic bootstrap theme because it looks like you like the simple flat, what's called flat design. It's kind of all the rage now. But there's kind of a framework that I've worked with where it is responsive as well. So if you're looking at it on a tablet or on a phone, it automatically kind of just shrinks and expands. There are
you can start with
single page application.
One of the things I've noticed about our website is that even on our
One conversation, please.
even on in our office on different screens, this home page looks different.
Yeah.
Of course.
And that drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, you're exactly right. I'd like to have it mobile and all kinds of things and look this way. That's it.
All right, so before Leandra leaves, what are we going to do?
So I like the idea of gathering the requirements. You can also maybe look at the websites that they like and bring some of that back, and then we can start looking at the basic, WordPress. Use that process and sort of figure out which look and feel for your press site. And then you can talk about what the easiest way is to pull that information in. I mean, to me, it really doesn't look like it's that much information. Coming from someone who just went from a website that had 3,000 pages.
Ooh. I don't know.
3,000 pages. And had 2 interns working all summer moving content into Drupal. This process is like, but and also you don't really need to get into. I mean, it might be easier to get into the Dreamweaver, but I mean it's pretty much text, links, and so you just right click and throw a folder.
Well, and I think that the key with these kind of projects though is that people, at least in my personal experience working with clients, I get everything moved over, and then they're like, well, that was easy, so now what can we do? So that's, I think, I think moving everything over that we have now and getting it reorganized for you guys, and just making it a nicer site for people to use, I think is going to be fairly straightforward. I think we don't have to drop you guys off and squeal out of the parking lot and just be like, all right, we're done. You could, but I mean, I think at that point, we can maybe revisit, once we kind of get used to the new site, and then you guys, exactly. So then you're like, well, now that we have, we're working on this and we can update it, we're really excited. Now we've got some new ideas. So I think that might be, instead of trying to maybe figure out every wish list right off the top of the list. Yeah, I mean, I think moving it over, getting a nice site set up for you guys, and then getting it working, and then maybe adding to it. And that's the great part about WordPress. I mean, you can expand, add more pages. It's trivial.
Change the theme in 2 seconds.
Just one. So are we looking at 3 stages then?
That's just one question on accessibility.
And stuff like
will there be anybody with a disability, especially vision impairment, that will be updating the site, especially in WordPress? That's the question I want to ask. Is anybody with especially vision, will be updating content in that website? Because the text tools, we have to be sure that we get the right text tools within WordPress.
Should we just go ahead and see if we can get that in case in the future they have one?
Because there are some kind of things you have to teach them techniques, so those things have to be done, and there are a few tools that are there. Is there anybody going to be there right now, immediately?
No, not from our staff right now.
Okay, that's fine. Then that's the issue we don't have to worry about.
So am I seeing 3 stages of development here? I think I heard Leandra volunteer to get PayPal working.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do I just need the information for the login and whatever, but I can get that stuff off the home page and your PayPal button working. I just need that info.
And probably your PayPal account.
Exactly.
It's just a bad link.
Yeah.
It's an incomplete link.
Yeah. So do you have a PayPal account? Okay, well then it's just not linked. Okay, then that's fine. And then I see, I mean, there's obviously quick things we can do. There's the fact finding and content kind of stuff to figure out what you guys really want to do. I can easily set up a kind of dummy install, a real install of WordPress. I have several test servers that I use. and I can set it up, give whoever access to, copying and pasting. I'm seeing over here, like, I know you're saying you do graphic design and stuff, so that map is like crying out to you. But I'm just saying, like, I can give people access to that install so we can kind of collaborate a little bit more on that. And then kind of go back and forth with editing and getting that worked out. Exactly. I don't know if we're going to be able to work out a time frame because I have to go, but.
Do you have any national events or anything major?
Yeah, is there
that has
anything?
a time frame?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are those
we have a
dates?
And hopefully it's
national-
not next weekend.
Pardon?
When is that date?
What date is Nickel?
Oh, that's,
October 18th?
Yes.
no,
No.
it's next year.
It's-
No,
Good.
because
We
the,
have-
the next national event would be the Association of Programs for Rural Independent Living, and it doesn't necessarily need to go on there, but yeah.
No, it's something that, if you have
We're
a
just
big
talking
event,
about-
it
yeah.
might drive traffic to your website.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have the website impressive
There's a few
at the next
national
major
events,
time when
yeah.
you really get your name out
So you can
there.
edit your business cards and be like, please check out our website instead of don't go to our website for all you do. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
We've gotten information about our website from some people.
So do you have
Yeah.
anything coming up in November, December, or January? But just trying to set a time frame for us.
Yeah.
Not really,
Not
because
really.
this is our reporting.
This is our reporting year
As
for all
of
centers.
October 1, we have 90 days to file our annual report, so we're all on that side reporting.
Oh,
So what
so-
can be done before Thanksgiving is always a nice way the business looks at things.
All right.
So how do we communicate with each other?
I am giving them my email because I don't have business cards because I took it
And
out of
just to
purse.
tag on to what Renee said, we have a reporting year, we're in our reporting mode and filling out the form and so forth. But because of the shutdown, we can't get to that website to begin to fill in the form to report our last year's work. So we're counting the days to when we
Hopefully
can
tonight.
actually start working.
Can you make sure I get your email?
Yes.
So,
And I'm also on the meetup, like I signed up for it. This is me.
And I can get emails off
So
of
yeah,
it,
you
or-
can
okay.
email me directly through that, but I will also give you.
so I have the RSVPs out at the end of the table. I think it would be helpful if you would put your email address on there, and then perhaps we could set up a little listserv or something just for people who are interested in following up on this project. And then we could add some more from the group if there are other people. There were a couple of people who couldn't come tonight that wanted to help out.
She knows who I am. I'm not going anywhere.
You want it on, written right here?
Yeah, put your email addresses on there.
Here you go. I'm just, this is me, so. if you
Anything
want me
else
to
for
do anything,
Leandra before she gets out of here?
Immediately.
And we can continue talking.
You can also email
We don't all have to go home.
the group,
Okay.
or just get a hold of Julie.